A very good morning to everyone. So let's begin today's period with the same topic that we had started yesterday. Do you remember what we have studied in the previous class? Yes, adverbs. We studied about adverbs, the formation of adverbs, how the adverbs are made out of the adjectives. And we have also studied about the position of adverbs, means at which place in a sentence the adverbs are placed. Under that, we have learned that adverb of manner, time, and place. These three are always placed at the end of the sentence, and your adverb of frequency and degree, they are placed between the subject and the verb. And of course, the interrogative or adverb always comes in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, and in under adverb formation, we have studied that adverbs are always made out of the adjectives by adding ly at their end. And while adding ly, sometimes we make little amendments with the spellings also, according to those common rules that we discussed. Clear to everyone? Now, today in this class, we are going to study the different types of adverbs. Do you remember how many types of adverbs I told you? Yes, they were six. Six types of adverbs I told you. So today we are going to discuss all those six types of adverbs in detail. Clear? So let's proceed toward the class. I'm going to share my screen with you, children. Let's take a brief introduction that what is an adverb. So who is going to tell me what is adverb? I know everybody is ready because everybody knows that adverb is a word that adds something to the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb. As I told you, children, adverb is made with two words. What are these two words? Add and verb. Add means to join. What to join? Join something extra, something more to its meaning. So, adverb modifies or tells something more about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb also. Like here, the first sentence is written, he ate the cake greedily. The action is ate. He ate the cake. How he ate? Greedily. So this greedily word is telling us that the cake was eaten so fast, so greedily. Okay? So greedily is my adverb in this sentence, and it is providing some more information about the verb ate. Clear? Now the second sentence is, the teacher is much impressed with our performance. How was the teacher? The teacher was impressed. Okay? Now how she was impressed? Much. How was she impressed? Much. So much is telling me more about this word, impressed. So here much is my adverb, as it is modifying an adjective here. What is that adjective? Impressed. Okay, now look at the third sentence. She solved the problem confidently. How has she solved the problem? How it was solved? Confidently. Okay, solved is my verb here, and confidently is telling me more about my action. The action that was done by her, that was done by confidence. She has solved the problem confidently. So confidently is my adverb in this sentence. The fourth sentence is, the choir sang very well. How the choir sang? Well. So well is my adverb. Now here in this sentence, my adverb is modified by another adverb also. Well is my adverb. How it is? Because it is telling me more about the action sang. How they sang? They sang well. And how well it was? Very well. So very is also adverb in this sentence. Here it means that one adverb is modifying another adverb in this sentence. So I hope it must be clear to everybody what is adverb. What is adverb? Adverb is a word that adds something to the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Cleared? Now it's time to discuss the all six types of adverbs. So once revise what are these six types, then I describe you each one of them one by one. So learn it right now, children. There are six types of adverbs: adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, and interrogative adverbs. Cleared? So first of all, we are going to discuss adverbs of manner. What is adverb of manner? The adverbs that tells you how an action has been done. Means when you ask the action a question and that question is asked with the word how. Means she was crying. How? Literary. She was writing. How? Neatly. She was cooking. How? In a betterly, or she was cooking in a very planned manner. Okay, or whether she was singing. How? Melodiously. So when we ask a question to our action, how, and whatever answer we get, that is adverb of manner. So what is an adverb of manner? The adverb of manner tells us that how or in what manner an action has been done. The child jumped carefully. How the child jumped? Carefully. So pay attention, class. I am using how word to find out adverb of manner. If you ask the question with how and getting the answer, so that answer is your adverb of manner. If you use any other question word and then getting the answer, so that is not your adverb of manner. That will be any other type of adverb. For adverb of manner, you are using only and only how. The student worked hard. How the student worked? Hard. So hard is your adverb of manner here. Cleared? Now the next sentence is, the shopper greeted me heartily. So how the action is greeted? So how the shopkeeper greeted? Heartily. So heartily is your adverb of manner. If I say the shopkeeper greeted where? So if I get the answer with the question word where, so that is not your adverb of manner. To get an adverb of manner, you have to ask the question with which word? How. Cleared? Now the last is, we laid him to rest slowly and sadly. How was he laid to rest? Slowly and sadly. So what is an adverb of manner? Adverb of manner tells that how or in what manner an action has been done. And the question word that is used to find out this adverb is how. H-O-W. Cleared? Our second type of adverb is adverb of place. So adverb of place tell that at which place the action has taken, means where the action has taken place. It is place. So place means where that action has taken place. Suppose she is cooking. Cooking where? Here. Or inside. Or outside. Or she is writing where? Upstairs. She is crying where? Downstairs. So when you ask a question with where is the question word that is used for a place, right? So when you ask a question with where, so that answer is your adverb of place. And to whom you are asking this question? To your verb, whatever action is going on in the sentence. I shall wait for you. My action is waiting here. Wait. Wait. Where? Outside. So outside is your adverb of place. Okay. Now the second sentence is all the boxes are lying here. Lying is my action in this. Lying is your verb. Ask the question, lying where? So the answer is here. Here is your adverb of place. The secretary has gone downstairs. Gone. Where? Downstairs. So downstairs is your adverb of place. Clear? So next, the last one is I looked for him. Looked. Where? Everywhere. So here everywhere is your what type of adverb? Adverb of place. And which question word I am using to find out my adverb of place? Where. Okay. So what is an adverb of place? An adverb of place tells where or at what place an action has been done. Okay. Now let's proceed towards the next type of adverb. Adverb of time. So time means it is going to tell you the time of the action. Means when or at what time the action has taken place. As adverb always describe verb, adjective or another adverb, so we ask this question to these three only, whatever of them is used in the sentence. Like we shall play the match. Here play is my action. Play is the verb. Now I want to know the time because we are studying adverb of time. So I will ask when. Play when. So answer is today. Same as it could be tomorrow or some other day, yesterday. Okay, so then it will be we played the match yesterday. So this today, tomorrow, yesterday, they all are adverb of time. Okay, the program is going to begin. Begin when? Soon or late. So soon or late is your adverb of time. Pay attention class, which question word I am using to find out my adverb of time. Which question word? When. Okay, because whenever we frame any question for time, we use when are you coming, when are you going, okay, when is your match going to begin, when is the question word for time. So find out the adverb of time, we use the same question word, and this question is asked to verb in the sentence. They close the gates early. Close when? Early. So your early will be what? Adverb of time. Now the she is in the office. In the office. When? Now. So now or then. Both are your adverb of time. In the same manner, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. When we tell about such times, so that is also adverb of time only. Same as your morning, evening, noon. They also tells the time only of a day. So they all are known as adverb of time. And the question word we are using for adverb of time is when. Now the next type of adverb is adverb of frequency. Children, the meaning of frequency means how many times, means कितनी बार कोई वर्क हो रहा है आपका. So frequency क्या है? What is the frequency of something? Means at which speed the thing is taking place. So to know the frequency, we ask the question with how often or how frequently an action is taking place. Means how many times it is taking place. Okay, like I called at your home twice. Called. How many times or how often? So we get the answer twice, thrice, once or none. So this is your adverb of frequency. This adverb of frequency tells you how often or how frequently an action is done. Like we should take a bath. Take a bath. How? How many times or how often? Every day, regularly, often, seldom, sometime, every time. They all are adverb of frequency because they tell that how many times an action is taking place. Or what is the frequency of an action? Okay, you have always helped me. Helped. How often? Always. Means you have always helped me. So always is your adverb of frequency. And have you noticed that which question word I am using to ask the question to my verb? How often? Often means how many times, how often means basically often is same as seldom, means that is less in frequency, like sometimes. Okay, so basically adverb of frequency tells the frequency of appearance of an action. Okay, how many times it appeared. She often comes late. Comes late. How often? Often. Often is same as seldom. Okay, so every day. So these all are adverb of frequency. Now our next adverb is adverb of degree. This is our fifth type of adverb. Okay, so five type of adverb we have already discussed. Let's have a glance once more. Adverb of manner. For adverb of manner we ask the question with which word? How. Adverb of place. To know the adverb of place we ask the question with which word? Where. Our third was adverb of time. For adverb of time, I used when question word. And our fourth was adverb of frequency. And this is our fifth one, adverb of degree. Beta, normally children get confused with adverb of degree and adverb of frequency. No, they are entirely different, and it is very easy to keep the difference in your mind. Frequency tells how many times, while degree tells how much work is done. Frequency tells the appearance, the number of appearance of an action, while the degree tells how much work is done. Is it done completely or partially or nothing has been done? Means adverb of degree basically tells you how much or in what degree an action is done. Like, I know the fact completely. No. How much? As I want to know the quantity, the amount of the action. So I am asking the question with how much. So how much do you know? Completely. So completely is your degree. So whenever we talk about the amount of an action, so we use how much. Same as the hall is totally full. How is the hall full? How much? It is full totally. So here it is describing an adjective, children. Okay, so totally is your adverb of degree. Now he answered the question almost correctly. How correct it was? Almost. So almost is your adverb of degree. Same as weather is very pleasant. Pleasant is your adjective here. And how much it is? As the question is asked with the word how much. So this is adverb of degree only. So how much it was? Very. Very is telling the amount of pleasant. Okay, so whenever you want to know how much or in what degree an action is done, so we ask the question with how much, and whatever answer you get, that is your adverb of degree. Now the next is the last one, the sixth type of adverb is interrogative adverb, and we know that interrogative means question. So an interrogative adverb is used to ask a question only. One more thing, children. See, these how, where, when, how often, how much, why, they all can be used as interrogative adverb. But there is means there is an interrogative adjectives also. So how will you differentiate them? Very easy. Interrogative adjective takes a noun or pronoun after that, while interrogative adverbs they don't take any noun or pronoun after that. Like when did the bell ring? So here when is your adverb, interrogative adverb. Why are you angry? So here why is your interrogative adverb. Same as when we say how do you keep fit? Fit how? So this is your how is your interrogative adverb. Okay, same as where do you live? So where is your interrogative adverb. How often do you go there? So how often is your interrogative adverb. So keep remember that a question with a questionable word and not taking any noun or pronoun with it, that is only interrogative adverb. Now, here you can see pair adverbs on my screen. Pair adverb means whatever words you are seeing, like hard, hardly, short, shortly, late, lately, direct, directly, bitter, bitterly, they both are adverb. Means hard is used as adverb and hardly is also used as an adverb. Okay, but when they are used, they are entirely different in their meaning. Means hard is used in a different sense and hardly is used in a different sense. I will explain you in a with the help of example. Means hard and hardly is made by adding ly to hard only, and they both are adverb. Keep it remember. As many words you are seeing on my screen right now, they all are adverb, but they are quite different in their meaning. They sense differently. Like let's take the first one, hard and hardly. She works hard. What does it mean? She works hard means she is a hard working person. She works hard too much. Here hard sense too much means her working style means whatever she does, that she does in a large amount. She works hard too much. Okay, now when we say she hardly works, so here hardly means rarely. Means she is a work shy person, उसे work करना ही अच्छा नहीं लगता. Means when we say she works hard, so hard means too much. And when we say she hardly works, so hardly means rarely, less. HARD hard sense as too much, while hardly sense as less. So they are entirely just opposite to their sense. Same as short and shortly. His career was cut short by injury. Cut short means here short is in the sense of less in time or less in duration or less in space. Okay, so short means less. His career was cut short by injury means just because of the injury he has to leave his job. His career was finished. So it was for a short time. Okay, now when we say that he arrived shortly after us, so here shortly says soon, means he arrived soon after us. So shortly, where the shortly sense soon, the short sense short in time, the less in duration. Okay, so while using them, be careful that what intention you want to make while using them, like late or lately. Now let's talk about these two words. Late. He got late. Late means reached after time, means he has crossed the time limit. Okay, now lately, he didn't meet him lately. Here lately sense recently, with something close to the time. Because he didn't meet him recently, or he didn't meet him lately. So he lately basically sense as recently, close in time, and he got late. Late means beyond the time. He was late. He has crossed the time limit. Clear? Now the next is direct or directly. Don't forget, they both are adverb. Now, what is their meaning? He went direct to the principal. So here direct means straight. Means he has gone nowhere, straight he has gone to the principal. Now let's see the use of directly. He refused to answer directly. Now when we say directly, so that is just opposite to the straight. Direct means straight, touching to the point, but he refused to answer directly means he is not answering straight. Means instead of answering straight, he was bushing around the bush. He was just he was not talking point to point. So he refused to answer directly straight. Okay, now bitter and bitterly. Kunin taste bitter. Bitter we know. Mm, like your that bitter gourd, neem. How do they taste? कड़वा होता है ना. So bitter is that. Kunin taste bitter. What is the quality of taste? Here bitter is telling the quality of taste, means it tastes bitter. Okay, now when we say the child cried bitterly, so bitterly means literally he cried बुरी तरह से. So the child cried bitterly. How was the child crying? Bitterly, very badly. So when we sense badly, we say bitterly. But when we talk about bad, we say bitter. Okay? So don't forget that they both are adverbs, but they make different sense whenever used in sentence. So while making their selection in fill in the blanks, or clearing out their meaning by their double use in a sentence, be careful that what exactly you sense in that. Now it's time to take a review whatever you have learned in the class. Okay, so let's see that what we have learned in both the periods, the period that we attended a day before and the period we have attended today. Whatever we have studied, the adverb, its formation, its position, the difference between the adjective and the adverb, then its different types, now we are going to conclude in this exercise. Okay, so identify adverbs and state their types. Everybody is ready? Be prompt. We will not I will not give you much time to answer it. Okay, be prompt. Just read the sentence and answer me it fast. It is too hot to go out. What is my adverb in this? Here TOO is my adverb. It is describing an adjective, and that is hot. So, too hot. Can you tell me what type of adverb is this? It is too hot. So, which question word you are going to ask? How much is it? Is it hot? So, how much as you are asking? So, this is adverb of degree. Okay, now the second is we are gradually learning to speak speak Spanish. Now find out the adverb. Yes, it is gradually. Gradually means slowly, slowly. Okay, so we are gradually learning. How are we learning? See, which word ma'am has used to ask the question? Because I want the same word as my answer, then only I would be able to identify its type. So I said, how is he learning? Gradually. I am using how. So which type of adverb uses this question word how? Adverb of manner. Okay, means first if you have find out that adverb in the sentence, then start asking the question to the word it is modifying. So at whatever you are getting that adverb as your answer. So that questionable word will tell you what type of adverb is that. Like, look at the next sentence. Have you ever heard of Lord Tennyson? It is an interrogative sentence. But as it is beginning with an auxiliary, so there is no interrogative adverb. Because for that we need a WH word, question word. Okay, the question must start with a WH word, question word. But here the question is starting with a beginning with an auxiliary. So there is no interrogative adverb. Now, have you ever heard of Lord Tennyson? So what is my adverb here? Ever, as it is describing heard, the action. Now, find out the type of adverb. What type of adverb is ever? Ever. How often have you heard? Ever? So, ever is basically your adverb of frequency. Look at the fourth sentence. Do you usually make spelling mistakes? Again, whatever we have done with in the previous interrogative sentence, just revise all those things in this. Question is beginning with an auxiliary, so there is no interrogative adverb. Now, do you usually make? Usually as it is ly. I told you this thing that adverbs are mostly take ly in their formation. Usually, this is my adverb. Now find out what type of adverb it is. Usually make. How make? No, usually is not my answer. How often do I make? Usually make. So this is my adverb of frequency, because when I ask the question with how often, so I got usually as my answer. Now next, Anmol is waiting outside. Waiting. Where? If I say when, so are you getting the answer? No. When I say where, do you get the answer? Yes. Outside is my answer. So outside is your adverb. Now what type of adverb? As the question has been asked with where question word. So this is your adverb of place. Cleared? Now look at the sixth sentence. Where do you live? Again one interrogative sentence. This time the sentence is beginning with a question word, WH word. Where? And not taking any noun or pronoun after this. So this is my adverb. And what type of adverb it is? This is your interrogative adverb. Okay? Now let's come to the seventh. Her father died 3 years ago. My action is died. Okay, now start asking the question. Died where? No answer. Died how? How died? No answer. When? Died when? 3 years ago. I got my answer. So here this is my adverb. Ago. Now as when has given me the answer, so this is adverb of time. Let's come to it. He has accepted my proposal gladly. Okay, now accepted is your verb. Ask the question. Where? No answer. When? No answer. How? Gladly. How the proposal was accepted? Gladly. So gladly is your adverb. Now what type of adverb it is? Ma'am is using how word to find the answer, and how is used by manner. So this is adverb of manner. I hope, children, the concept must be clear to you, but don't forget to practice more, because only practice makes a perfect person perfect. So you have to solve all the exercises in the book as well as in the practice worksheet also. And try to solve it in the same manner as I have done right now. Ask a question to the verb or whatever action is done. If you won't find any main verb in the sentence, so you can find a, so the sentence must be having any adjective or adverb, that another adverb would be modifying. And the second way is ly. The word taking ly at the last is your adverb. Then I start asking the question, so you will find its typos. That's all for today's class, children. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Take a good care of yourself.